$51.45 Canadian for a liter of lower unit oil and 2 tiny crush washers. That's absurd. I almost fell over. Look, save yourself money and do the oil change yourself. I'm going to show you how to do it right now. We've got the gear lube. We've got a gear lube pump, a 10 millimeter ratchet, a 1/16" ratchet to take the prop off, and a flathead screwdriver and a funnel. Oh, and these things, the little crush washers that go for the drain for the gear lube. One goes on the top, one goes on the bottom. I'm just going to replace them. Okay, first step here is that we got to take the prop off the engine. That's pretty easy to do. You need a 1 1/16" socket. There's 2 little tabs that hold onto the lock nut. You got to splay those out, so I'll do that with the screwdriver and then take the nut off. You can see the tab right here. There's another one down here. Those are flat. Now I can take off the lock nut. Just going to use standard 1 1/16" socket. Should come off pretty easy. Okay, just hold your prop. If you need to prop it up on something like a block of wood, just to keep it from spinning, you can. Comes off pretty easy though. It's not on too tight. Threads are long, takes a while to crank off. You can't crank it off by hand. It's got actually a lock washer on it. Or sorry, it's a lock nut, so it's got the nylon on it. There. There's a nut. Focus, yeah, here. There you go. The nylon lock in it. Put that aside so you don't lose it. Pull your retaining clip out that you just bent down. There it is there, it's out. Just 2 little tabs. Okay, and then your prop should come off. Yeah. There. Props off. Take this little washer out. Don't lose anything. Put it separate. We'll deal with the rest of that later. Next step is to take out the drain plug for the gear oil. It's a 10 millimeter socket. I'm going to undo it. It's really thick oil, so it doesn't actually just come flowing out. So you can do this without a catch under it, and then just get something to put under it real quick. Maybe I'll grab some paper towel. In case it dribbles a little bit. Okay. Yeah, okay. Doesn't come out too quick. Alright, there's your plug. It's out. The upper level plug for the gear oil is up here, just above the prop shaft. You can see it, it's right here. And use a big giant screwdriver and undo it. Once you do that, gear lube should flow. Okay, I hope the camera can see it. I'll put a little light on it. There you go. It just oozes out slowly. It's super blue. Mine's really clean. I didn't get my boat out half as much as I should have this year. Next up, we're going to take the pump. And we're going to take this end of this little fitting. And we're going to thread it into the drain hole on the bottom of the gear case. It's a bit of a pain. Take your time. Okay. Then open up your gear oil, your gear lube. Put your pump in, tighten it down, connect your fitting, try not to bend or break anything. There you go. Okay. And it's very viscous, so just pump slowly to get in the oil. Sorry, the gear oil. There. Okay. Now all you gotta do, takes 800 milliliters. So you just slowly pump, and as the air comes out the air hole here, once the oil starts coming out the hole, you've gone far enough. So I'll just keep pumping slowly till we get to that point where it starts to ooze out. Gets a little harder to pump as you fill the gear case, a little bit more resistance, a little more of that viscous fluid on top of each other. Oh, see an air bubble going in, it's getting close to the bottom. Definitely takes some time. It's important not to rush it, you just want all the air to come out. Oh, and there you go. Alright. Okay. I'm going to let it ooze out onto the floor in classic Pop and Roll style. I'm just going to do a little quick dab here, and I'm going to let it sit. Probably going to let it sit for 10-15 minutes, as is. And basically I'm just going to let it settle, and let any air come out, and then I'm going to do one more pump, and I'll put it back together. Okay, in the meantime, I'm going to switch out these little gaskets that are on the plugs for the gear oil with brand new ones. They're cheap. They're like little squash washers. I just replace them because they keep water out and oil in. Okay. There's one. So that's the top plug. We'll do this one. There's a dog sneaking around here. There's the plug that hides behind the prop on the bottom. Don't lose it. Okay. We'll let this wait. Okay. 10 minutes are up. We're going to do one more pump, and then we're going to put the plug back in. Okay. We'll ooze some more on the floor. Why not? It's cool. And yeah, we'll pump a little bit more in. Slowly. Till more comes out. A little bit come out. I give it one more pump just for the hero. Yeah, okay. And then plug it. Should be good. Oh, it's hard to do when reaching around the camera. There we go. I'm just gonna tighten my hand as hard as I can. There we go. There, done. Okay. All right. Next step is to take off your oil pump. Excuse me, doggy. Okay, this is a little bit more precarious. It's not going to come rushing out, so don't worry about that. Actually, maybe I'll grab the. I'll put it right into the oil pan. There we go. Put the plug back in. There we go. Here's our 10 mil. There we go. not going to over tighten. There. Just enough to crush that washer. Okay, I'm just going to clean up, then I get the prop back on. Okay, I just cleaned everything off with a rag. I'm just going to put a little grease onto the prop shaft to help things slide a little better. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay. Should be enough. Oh, don't forget to check your prop shaft for any fishing line or anything spun around it. You don't want any fishing line cutting around the bearings. Okay. Prop shaft, sorry, the prop goes on, same way it came off. You got your washer, goes on, like that. Then your prop. Your retaining clip goes in. There's 2 little tabs in there that it clips onto to hold it steady. And actually, you know what? I'm going to bend this down a little bit just to make them easier to grab. Hold on. Okay, we'll put this back in. We'll put our prop nut back on. Come on. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna hand tighten on. There we go. Okay, now to bend those tabs back, I'm just gonna use a pair of channel locks. Grab the edge of it, flatten one at a time. Here's one. Grab the other. There. Okay. Done. Props back on. Gear oil's changed. That's it. That's all. Thanks, team. Really appreciate you watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.